कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen, yaar, don't be so conservative. Yeah, I'm still laughing. I'm still laughing because, all my friends are Messi fans. All of them love Argentina. Argentina came into the World Cup with the best record in the last 1.5 years, almost like 1, 2, 3 position in world football for the last 2 years at least. And how do I say this? You all know what happened. Saudi Arabia. How to explain it for cricket lovers? It's like Honduras beating India in a test match by an innings because they won 2-1 and they scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. And all the statistics were against Saudi Arabia, like 75% possession for Argentina, close to that, 25-30% for Saudi Arabia. Shots on goal were like 3, and they got 2. And these guys got like 7 or 8, 10, and nothing. One disallowed. On top of that, disallowed. Oh my God, that's just amazing. This is the romance of sport, which I love. Can you believe the little guy? No one's called Saudi Arabia little guy before. Because they got lots of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a story. I
In
remember.
the end, they laughed in the Saudi Arabian style. They were
Can
like,
you do it for us?
"Ha!"
Yeah.
And then they won.
That's good. He's got a lot of angst against Kuwait, where his parents worked.
I don't have any angst against them.
mistakes.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's all good. But it's a great level of sport. So Saudi Arabia, Kajal, I know you stayed. Well, it was an afternoon game, but you watched it.
I watched it, and I heard
You stayed
that Amul is sponsoring the Argentinian team.
Yeah, they are. Amul is all over the place.
It's all over the
Nobody
place.
wants them in India, but abroad they're huge, huge. But did you follow the game at all?
I don't watch
I told
football,
my
but
friend-
I follow Twitter, and I can see the angst rolling
Yeah.
in.
No, because I don't know if you know, in our urban India village, Messi is the god. Okay, it's Messi, Ronaldo. It is for all over the world, of course. But Messi, I think, would be Rishi is a big football fanatic here. So Messi is like, I don't know how to explain it to you. So once you have Messi in the team, it's half the battle won. Now Saudi Arabia, with due respect, we don't know a single name. We still don't know the two
Yeah.
guys who scored. Even Rishi doesn't know, and he's a hardcore football fanatic. And it's just amazing. So all that hype about Messi's last, got to watch Argentina, the final hurrah. Messi at his best. Something special going to happen, and something special did happen, guys. Yeah,
Very special. But did you all see the Amul ad with Messi in
You're
it?
still going on.
Doodh ka dude. No, you
Yeah.
didn't see that. I mean, yeah,
That's
that's
typical Parsi. Yeah. It's okay. that's fine. But he's also Byju's brand ambassador, right? I'm looking forward to that. Because apparently, they've had to borrow money to pay him. So I don't know if they got it from Saudi Arabia, but yeah, I don't know who can explain that.
This is that biographical moment in Messi's story when
Yeah.
they make a movie.
Yeah.
Like, this is where he was like built for success, and then like
Yeah.
the photos happen.
I don't want to say it, but the
Embarrassed.
moment he signed up with Amul and Byju's and all the Indian products, look what's happening to.
I know.
I'm just
Doodh ka
saying.
dude.
Dude ka dude.
Things got messy.
Yeah. Oh, Naveen bhai. Okay, guys, Naveen's story. But something that's really beautiful. This is a story that makes everybody happy. Naveen came on time, but unfortunately, he didn't have money. So we had to pay the rickshaw driver.
Yeah.
So for then $20 couldn't be found in the studio. There was a panic. 3 minutes to go for 10, and finally it's $20. I don't know who gave the
A
money.
kind gentleman in the canteen I've never seen before.
Chetan, who edits
Huh.
the show. Chetan, you'll be listening to the show.
Oh,
Please
shit.
keep this bit. He doesn't know your name.
Chetan's personal lele now.
He came and said, one gentleman with a mustache gave me $20, which sounded like some sort of sexual favor. What the hell?
Yeah, won't be the first time
Yeah.
either for me. You
For
know,
20, bro? Huh?
you would be surprised.
And do they do today? But they do Google Pay, so it sounds better. no?
Yeah, like online transaction, offline.
Bro, listen to my story. So we are coming
tell
back
her.
from a shoot in Malad with Mr. Kaustav Banerjee. I don't know if he's listening, but he should. And there was, you say the word. How do you describe those people in saris who they come?
Transgenders?
I don't think they are. That's not the right word. Transgender is a choice where you shift from one to the other. These are supposedly, I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm talking
They're
about.
trans
Can you
only,
say what's the word? I don't want to say the wrong word because Amit gave me a mouthful yesterday and somebody else. And it's not fair. What do you call people?
I want you to
Eunuchs
come-
in English, eunuchs.
Yeah.
That's okay.
in a way, but
Yeah.
then if they're not
They-
entirely castrated, then they're
But
not.
how am I going to
eunuchs.
check? What kind of relationship
Exactly.
at a traffic
So
signal
just,
do I
just
have
to
with
just
these
to
guys?
help your case,
Yeah, yeah.
Cyrus say trans.
Okay, but you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Anyway,
Yeah.
so they came under signal somewhere in Malad. They came and sorry, this whatever. So Kaustav, with all his madness, is a little good luck, bad luck, superstitious guy. So he said, "No, Brosha, I've got to pay." So I said, "What are you going to pay?"
Hmm.
So that lady or person held up a thing with the thing on it, the sign on it for Google Pay or GoPay or whatever
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, yeah.
I was stunned.
Yeah.
So our friend sent 5 rupees on the phone.
So I interviewed
I
a
like
male
how
stripper.
GP with 5 rupees only.
Hey, hello. Yeah, what say favor, Samaj ka seva happening out here, bro.
Nice.
For good luck, he gave him some money or whatever.
Yeah.
I interviewed a male stripper on my
You
podcast.
told us before.
And he said that, these days, so people are doing so many digital transactions that
Yeah.
sometimes I feel like putting a QR code down there.
Wow. And it has to open up.
Like years later from now, when there's like a final treasure kind of hunt happening,
Yeah.
imagine the last installment of the code is
What if,
QR code.
what if
You
he
scan
gets
that.
what if he gets the richest woman ever in the world who's really into him, but he freezes at that point?
And she's
And if
yeah,
the code doesn't come out,
yeah,
she
and,
wants to put millions on the
and she has a
table.
chastity belt with
Yeah,
the code
exactly.
on, so you can never unlock
That's a
it.
lot of pressure. Lot of pressure.
Shit.
So, can you get this guy on our podcast? Will he not show his face? Is
He will
that the
not show.
issue?
I've seen his face.
Can we do an audio?
Yeah, so his body
You've
though
seen
is a
his face?
stripper. So.
I've seen his face because he's not.
He came into the studio.
No, Baba, he's not in Bombay. But he
But
said
on the comp, he showed you his face.
on WhatsApp his DP.
Oh, that way. Oh, he didn't think it through.
He
So
didn't
now
think
we
it
all
through.
we all know who he is. Can we upload the picture for everyone?
I'm not gonna do that. He knows
Is
me.
he successful? How much money does he make?
He makes 50,000 a gig, and he says he gets at least about 10 gigs a month.
And he doesn't learn jokes. Naveen, think about it.
He's
My
damn
problem
funny.
is I
He is
hate
damn
that because I
funny.
can't remember anything.
As soon as my body type is in demand, I'm all for it.
It will be in
I'm
demand.
yeah.
We will find a market. Don't
Yeah.
be
I've
negative.
honestly given thought to like doing comedy while stripping.
Have you seen Bollywood heroes in the 70s and all that?
Yeah, yeah.
When they take their shirts off. And
Best
then-
era ever.
Best era ever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
nobody was really doing push-ups.
That's why
Okay.
I tweeted this recently that if I was in Mehuna and Satisha spat on me, I would just stand right there. Like, I
Your
have-
standards are very high.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He's waiting for Satish Shah.
Yeah, if anybody can give me
Hey,
his
let's get
phone number.
Satish Shah on the show. Apparently
Yes,
it's
please, and
great
bring,
fun.
call me at the same time.
You have.
Chalu ho gaya? For Rishi-
Chalu ho gaya. Yeah, what's
So I'll tell you my story before you tell your
Huh,
story.
huh,
Okay,
huh,
wait.
huh.
So the reason I had no money is because morning, my whole habit is to listen to music and take a bath
Right,
and everything.
right.
And in the middle of my bath, my phone.
Taking a bath is across the world a common concept. Huh, for early
Listen to
morning.
music is a thing, right?
हाँ वो भी है वो कोई अजीब बात नहीं है.
Not like-
I don't think that you're the first guy to say I'll have a bath and listen to
So
music.
one sec, you take your phone into the shower with you.
Yeah.
No, his
That's
partner,
just-
his partner holds the phone like a loser outside.
I know his partner.
Yes.
I don't think he's going to be doing that.
Say anything, but
That would be the best relationship. Yeah, bro, come here.
So sometimes he does do that where he
See?
plays music loudly on the TV so I can hear in the
Okay,
bathroom.
that's different.
Yeah. But like
No,
my,
but imagine
my
if he
phone
has
is
to change
conked
the
off.
song according to the whatever he wants. I mean, talk about complete dominance. It'll be fun. What's our? Can we use his name? Abhi 7.
I don't think Abhi's going to respond to that tone of voice.
No.
I mean, who's the up dog in this situation?
What's up,
Like-
dog?
Like in my relation, my wife's the alpha. Okay, there's got to be. I'm not talking about sexual dominance, but what happens in like who's the
So-
boss? Come on,
So
be honest.
emotional dominance is him. Chore dominance is me.
What
Like-
dominance?
Like keeping the house together is
Chore.
a chore. Like
Meaning regular day-to-day working.
yeah, like functioning of it, but like emotionally he keeps the train
So
chugging.
then he's in charge because that's a
Yeah.
more powerful weapon.
I realize
Like
that.
Kajol,
now.
I control emotionally. Kajol, cry for me. Oh, sweetie.
Kajol, your phone is on, huh?
By the way, Rishi Spurs, if you all want to become male strippers, that guy is doing tuitions also. Kajol, you're going to help, right?
Let's
put it out there.
is that what you want to do?
Is there
Rishi?
anybody who wants to be a male stripper? Let me see if
But
there's
that's the problem
anybody
with me. I
interested.
was saying, right? Like for like Magic Mike, the movie came out.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, Channing Tatum, oh,
Yeah.
this guy, that
Yeah.
guy's abs, Kevin Nash or whatever. I'm just like looking at Gable Iglesias on the side. my whole type only is screwed. What do I do?
It's not screwed.
Yeah.
You should be different. Why should everybody be the same?
Exactly.
Exactly.
But you didn't complete the story. You have a bath in the morning and you listen to
And I've listened to one song and then my phone just stops playing music and I'm like, what happened? And then it just like starts restarting 5 times.
Was it a Himesh Reshamaya song?
No, it was a nice song.
Sometimes technology objects.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Like like one of these apps that the phone doesn't like, it just goes off.
Yeah.
So then
Kanye West is in trouble. Some of the products are not made in America.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like songs are still like this.
Yeah.
I'm very much in like duality with that part.
Yeah.
Like I've always
he's
been like
torn a lot of people asunder.
art and artist and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
But
yeah.
like
Is he an extremist? Is he a nutcase?
He is an
He's still-
extremist.
No, but a lot of people who like him have this mixed dichotomy going on in their minds. You know, when you idolize
No,
someone
I don't know
as
if
a
anyone
artist.
likes him anymore.
No.
I mean, as a person-
Kajol, he's got a huge following.
After what he's done with the anti-Semitic rant on Twitter.
No, I agree, but that's you and me.
despite
No,
that,
there are
there are,
people who
Twitter is
yeah.
ablaze with it. Like no
But
one.
that's no sign of anything.
there are
Twitter is
still
owned
people
by one
who are,
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, I
they are
mean,
standing behind him.
Yeah.
They always will in a way.
Like Chappelle.
Yeah, like they call it like he
Chappelle
has a
was
god
like-
complex thing, and people are also like, yeah, you are god.
Guarded, even what's his name? the famous
It
psychiatrist
restarted again. This is
Jordan
gone.
Peterson.
Yeah.
It's
Listen,
working
if-
now.
No, it does this all the time. It starts
Naveen, if you
restarting.
take your phone for a bath,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll
come
take
on.
it for a bath. It's been like
Do you use a hand shower or top shower?
I use a bottom shower.
Ah.
As you said, my partner comes and sprays water from
Okay.
niche.
Oh, that's emotional baggage, bro. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's in charge again? I forgot
I'm in
your-
charge. Do we want to celebrate the day first?
Yeah. We should.
Okay, so
What day
today
is
we
it?
are celebrating Espresso Day.
Ooh.
Okay, in
Okay.
1884, the first.
Is it a newspaper, Indian Expresso?
No, it's not Indian Espresso. It is Coffee Espresso.
Okay.
In 1884,
She actually answered. This is like my first date where they don't get my jokes, they answer everything. This is the second day they get, and third day they hate you. It's
Yeah,
like that.
if they sidetrack the sarcasm,
Yeah.
then there's something will happen.
Don't you feel like a failure as a comedian if they don't get the joke but they continue talking?
I don't personally, Cyrus.
that's
I'm
the
very happy
audience.
as a
I mean,
comedian.
So you're young, so you're not cynical yet. It'll
Yeah.
happen. Don't worry.
Naveen is very cynical.
Yeah, but not
He's
in my
cynical-
jokes. No, my
He's
jokes are
cynical
funny.
about sexuality and
Yeah.
all these little things, and people, he's very clear about his
Yeah, I'm
issues.
cynical about sexuality. Fucking
Yeah,
stop having
yeah,
sex.
Yeah. Arey, we've been saying that since 47. No one's
Yeah.
listening.
No.
Up till Mangal Pandey's batch, it was okay, the population. And then after
Yeah.
that, it just spiraled. You may have not noticed there are too many men, firstly. Our population is like 52% men.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
true.
you prefer that market, but come on, look around, yeah.
I
Too
do
many
look
Too
around.
many men. Spurs get lost.
Right. So in 1884, the
Huh.
first espresso machine was invented,
Wow.
and that's what we're celebrating today, Espresso Day.
Espresso or espresso? I've never understood
Just
that.
let her express herself, no?
Yeah.
Yes, let me espresso
that sounds
myself.
really vulgar. But that's what pregnant women do. I didn't mean it that
don't
way.
get mad at me.
I meant express.
I'll get depresso if you scream at
yeah,
me.
But you suppress what you're trying to do and let her talk.
Okay.
So I have a quiz for y'all. Are y'all ready
Wow.
for the
Grim
quiz?
Fandango already said he hopes to fail miserably. Grim is our number one rated fan.
Mhm.
32 messages from Grim and 3 from the rest.
Yeah. Grim also is kind enough to bifurcate his
Yeah.
comments and like
Yeah.
comment, AMA, wish.
Yeah. So it looks like it's not the same guy.
Next time
I
put
get
a,
his
put, a, put a
technique.
will also and
Yeah.
then give us some money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Samir Kolpekar says Khargarpur Espresso. That's correct.
Nice,
Samir.
nice.
Yes. Okay.
This will never go away.
And rightly so.
Yeah.
I mean, the people die to get into IITs. You don't even know the name.
All right. Let me first ask y'all: are y'all coffee drinkers or tea drinkers?
I'm
I hate both.
Cafe through
But
and
I
through.
do have coffee in my pre-workout, which is already there.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
do,
a
otherwise
tea
don't
person.
drink coffee or tea?
I don't like.
Never have.
No. Tea, coffee, I do like. But tea, coffee, no.
Yeah.
What about you,
Can I
Rishi?
tell you what I like? Kalakata. Do you
What?
have a Kalakata tea?
Must be.
And
Are you
I don't mean
serious?
West Bengal's capital. I mean the drink.
You drink Kalakata,
Love,
like
love.
Rasna
Now
Kalakata.
because the diabetes and all, I have a problem with making
The
it.
the Gola guy. On the
All
road.
that, bro. All that. The road, obviously the road. How can
Yeah,
the road
it's
is the best.
amazing.
Yeah.
Rishi, what do you drink? Tea. Rishi drinks tea. And what about you, Spurge? Spurge like coffee.
He's a Dali boy. Dali is more coffee.
So basically, coffee people are weird. Okay, like tea people are sensible. Coffee people drink coffee out of various orifices of an animal. So I'm gonna give you 4 kinds of coffee.
This is already going in the right direction. Huh? I used to be worried about Navin. Now Kajol is the problem.
Oh yeah.
At least she said orifices. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't even think that's
Orifices.
correct. Is the plural of orifices? I don't
Yeah,
know.
It is. It is.
It sounds more like you can't say office.
Orifice.
No.
Orifices are here. I live
Orifices.
here.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 4 kinds of coffees.
Yeah.
One of them is not true. Okay.
Okay.
So snake coffee. Okay, that's coffee excreted by a snake.
Or a Gujarati man eating something with the coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. No, and Gujarat is tea country. Gujarat is tea country.
Be careful, it's BJP country.
It's tea country. It's tea country. Okay. So snake coffee, elephant dung coffee,
Wow.
rhino vomit coffee,
That's the wrong one.
and monkey spit coffee.
No, rhino vomit is the wrong one.
Wait, I know one of
Ri-
this is. No, Rhino
I-
is still possible.
Why?
Because this fucking random people eating
There are very few left
the
in the wild.
civet cat ka thing also, na, the Kopi
No,
Luwak
but
is.
the-
That I
it's the
didn't
wrong-
say
it's the
because
wrong
then
Yeah,
that's
it's the
animal.
most obvious
It's
one.
the wrong
Yeah.
animal.
Wait, give me the 4 options again.
Okay, so one second.
But the whole show will go on
Snake
options.
coffee,
Snake coffee,
rhino vomit,
elephant dung coffee,
elephant dung coffee.
rhino vomit coffee, monkey spit coffee.
I'm going with rhino vomit
elephant,
instead.
elephant dung is the wrong one.
Rhino vomit. And I'm 100% sure I bet my entire fortune of 850 crores, which I hope to get one day.
Your elephantine.
Yeah, on my
Fortune.
rhinoceros horn.
Okay, okay. Naveen, I'm sorry, you're wrong
Oh, shit.
because ivory coffee is actually made from elephant dung. It is the most expensive coffee in the whole
every
world.
2-year-old knows that. Any kid, you stop him, beta, बताओ, ivory coffee कहाँ से आता है?
हाथी का
हाँ,
मुंह,
तेरे
हाथी का मुंह.
हाथी का से.
Cyrus, you are correct.
And the winner, still the king.
That's all possible though. Rhino vomiting coffee out.
Wait,
Huh?
monkey spit coffee didn't like
No,
get your
no, no.
Kajal, be honest now. You come here and you torture us with this stupid quiz, and then we have to fight for something we don't believe in. Nobody cares about the Rhino, the elephant coffee, but we have to fight. Now you upset my leading comedian.
But monkey spit coffee didn't put you all off. Like, y'all didn't think that, oh, monkey spit coffee, how
No,
can it
because
be?
monkey is a holy animal in India. You can't say anything.
But it's
bad.
not in India. The monkey spit
But
coffee
the question is being asked in India, and I have to walk out of here.
in
Yeah.
Taiwan. Monkey spit coffee is made in Taiwan. And apparently monkeys
Taiwan
chewing,
should be worried about the whole country.
Yeah, the monkeys chew the thing and
they chew the coffee beans, and apparently that gives it a vanilla flavor, the
Correct,
coffee.
correct. This
Yeah.
I've seen. This I've seen on some Nat Geo or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows everything.
Yes. So
How
first
how
question.
convenient.
I
How
got it.
convenient.
Monkey thing. That's why I didn't question it. She asked me why I didn't question it. That one I've
Okay,
seen. That's
the
why.
boys are laughing behind our back. So obviously there's some funny. Chinmaya has said, coffee banane wale. Oh,
टट्टी देखते रहते हैं. Yeah, it's like a weird analogy of like कि क्या मिलेगा
but
अपने को.
we've had such funny. One sec, Naveen,
It's like we
Naveen,
spoke about treasure hunt earlier.
we've
Like
had
from
such funny
QRQ to
moments.
shit dump
We've had such
hunting.
funny moments on the show in our life, and
Mm.
this is what makes Sparsh and Rishi laugh.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. The
enjoy
word
this.
tatti. So
Yeah.
next time you do a comedy show, you're going down, you're going south, you just quickly go tatti and you get your laugh. For some reason
That
that
is
works.
the Indian comedy scene that you've just described,
Really?
Cyrus. I mean, really.
You
it's
should have a
not news.
go-to thing, when in danger, like we go to Rahul Gandhi or Arnav Goswami, you always get a laugh. Just take a mention. Boom.
Yeah.
Forget that. Tatti is king. You
I
just
was
say,
I was once in Bangalore for one of the podcasts that I used to produce for IVM called Mera Kaam Poker. Plug and I
Yeah.
cool name, right? I came up
lovely
with it.
name, but what are the
Yeah.
rest?
Wait, no, the show was also nice only. So Azim and Peter were hosting it.
Huh.
And for the promotion of the show, we had gone to Bangalore and they put us up in Sheraton and all. It was like, whoa.
Why you? Wow.
Wait now. So then Naveen Richard comes up and he's a
Huh.
good friend of ours. And I'm
Huh.
like, hey Naveen, so glad to see you. And I'm here as like just like a producer, but you're as a comic.
Huh.
So I'll support you because like these corporate events, you know how it is.
Huh.
And I don't know if I should say the next part.
No, you
No,
can't.
no, now
you
you have
can't.
to say it.
I'll say tatti to you if you do this.
Wait.
Don't let me say
I'm building up to it.
Huh.
At the event, there were Russian women of all
But they may not have been Russian. They may be from the area.
Russian women of
I-
all
They could
what?
have been
backgrounds. As in like
chartered accountant.
they were there. They were not. They were
Engineers,
not
Marketing,
space,
pharmaceutical,
They were all different kinds of
PhD in
work
aeronautical
profiles.
engineering,
And they were there mingling.
athletes,
Yeah, they were
weightlifters,
and all
chess players. I'm just putting out the lot here.
Okay, enough. Enough work. Everything you chose not to be, but you chose this.
Everything I failed at.
Yeah.
Huh. Then,
So these women were there. They were not from the company. They were not from our side. They were just there, mingling.
I can't believe you're feeling shy about this and you said such bad things on the show. Really?
Yeah.
यहाँ पे कोई repercussion भी नहीं है. Desi country में there's no worry about this.
I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble for saying any of this. I'm just
Go on,
saying.
Go on.
Yeah, because from somebody else's like whatever.
Huh.
So and then Naveen goes up on stage and he's doing his bit and he's trying his best, but no one's laughing. First of all, because
They
the
don't
Russian,
pay attention.
the
That's
Russian
the
girls are not getting it. The poker players are all sloshed.
Yeah.
It's all like everybody's just like having good time, and I'm in the corner I'm like, yeah, doing this to cheer
And
him
what a
on.
gig, no? They don't speak the language. The other guys are drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the gig of all
And-
time.
and then-
you can
all
just go
corporate
scratch,
gigs, all
you can
corporate
scratch
gigs.
yourself on stage for 10 minutes and walk off.
And
Nobody
then
cares.
poor chap like is saving grace is Holy Mary is a train bit he does, okay? Like how
Okay.
Indian local like the mail trains are so crazy.
Mm.
And one of the things he does is about like balancing yourself while trying to take a dump in those trains and all
Huh.
that. So he's very physical and he's beautiful when he does it. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But that night he was just struggling because nobody's like none of them have context to what Indian trains are. These are all rich fuckers who are like pretty sorted. So I was just like I felt so bad for him in that moment, but I couldn't like I don't know. And then after the thing, he was like, "Hey, you wanna chill for a bit?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming and meeting you," but then I never met him. I don't
Question.
know what happened.
What
One
is
second.
question? I have a very big question. What is the point of this?
Yeah, I was at the same question. It has nothing to do with coffee.
Are you
It
nuts?
ha-
It
We were
was
talking about tatti
and the
all these
Russian
things,
women,
all the
the
vulgarity.
Russian women just went.
wait, what? What are just turning on me? Tatty humor was the thing that we were.
Achha, so you're saying his whole bit was that and it went above the head.
Yeah, you said no. What you're saving grace?
But he
if you
didn't use
have-
bad words.
Exactly.
He just used the bad words.
No, saving grace for everyone is like what is commonality between all of us that we
Yeah.
can laugh at,
Yeah.
So that's what like I'll go to a mosquito bit or I'll
Yeah.
go to something that everybody can relate to. So for him that day was
Why
the
did he make such a big deal about the Russian women? I'm not getting
I
that
didn't make a
part.
big deal.
Wait, wait, wait.
In the
He
course
went
of the-
on
in the
about
course of the
it.
story, I realized why he
in
was
Navin's
struggling.
defense, you give a comic. Forget a comic.
Okay, not
you
all
can't make a
stories.
speech as a politician.
I
to
have
people who
wait,
don't speak
no,
the
I'm
language.
sorry. Not all stories come to you formed fully. Okay,
No,
some
but
of them
listen,
are
he
fine on
was-
the way.
It
Yogi-
wasn't about the
Yogi
women being
Adityanath-
Russian that he
Yogi
was going on
Adityanath-
about.
I'm going to compare Yogi Adityanath to Navin Richard because they are very similar in this sense.
Yeah,
And I'll explain why.
same haircut
Yogi
also.
went to Calcutta and spoke in Hindi at all the discourses and rallies, and nobody would listen to him. Because you can't, you got to get the whole thing right now, the communication point. And the second thing, if they're drunk, as you all know, you all played for drunk people, if you're not boisterous and aggressive and loud, there's no point doing anything.
Yeah.
You can't give a nice sophisticated gag which you set up with the train and the cultural issues of not being able to do your thing and early morning rush and blah blah blah. Poor guy, waste. Naveen, we love you. Come on the show. The payment will be made through. How do you pay the rickshaw?
GPay only.
No,
Yeah.
Chetan.
Oh, Chetan will pay.
That's how we pay.
Our
His
editor
name
is
is
not
our bank is called Chetan. You just come up here.
Okay, I
20
think
rupees.
people are curious for the next question.
No, not a single person is saying.
Listen, there are
Single
next
person.
question.
No.
Hamisha just said next question.
That's just trying to slap me and Naveen for talking too much. They don't really mean the question. I mean, just go on with something else.
Something else.
Yeah.
and
Anything.
It might as well be the question.
Yeah, or let Naveen Richards come and perform now for 5 minutes.
Point is, I love this guy, and I felt like we all have bad corporate days, and this is one of those days that I got to witness another comic at a different entire scenario.
My bad corporate days begin when they ask you to sign the book. Who are you? Where are you from? Kahan se aa rahe hain? What kind of questions are
Yeah,
these?
that's fuck all.
When is India going to stop asking these questions?
And they're
One-
like,
I
yeah,
always
but
write
it's-
home and then they don't know what to say.
Yeah.
But for telling the truth, the kids tell the truth, and this is what happens. I could have lied and said I'm from Jardine Fleming, whatever, and they won't even. That's it.
But whenever you walk into a corporate, I'm sure you're expected.
What does that mean?
Like they know who
Like
you
the
are.
Pope- the Pope
You're
is
not
coming.
working there,
His
Cyrus.
Holiness.
You've not come for a job, so
No, but
Irrespective, somebody
whenever
will
we have-
stand for you. They're like, hey, come,
Yeah.
welcome to a company. Can you sign the ledger?
Kajol,
This
I
thing
love
make you
going
do
to
it.
corporate offices in my shorts and t-shirt firstly. So from the watchman and all the lower infantry that are outside, they give you these dirty looks like, why are you here? Who are you? Everybody else is really polished, So that competitive sting has gone out of the whole thing for them. They go, why is this guy here? He's been a mistake. So it's a sad story. You don't understand. You're not into parallel cinema. I'm the Amol Palekar of podcasts.
all right.
My
That's
look
true.
is different.
Okay.
Hanji. Tatti! Ah!
She's actually angry that you banged the entire table.
Oh, sorry.
And there's like a ring going around the air.
Bang the table.
Okay. Next
Something-
question. Next
Yes, yes.
question. In which country of the world?
How sweetly you presented like you're really interested.
I am really interested, and so is the audience.
Yeah.
Okay, they're like clamoring for the next question.
They're talking among themselves. When the teacher's boring, that's what happens.
Hey,
Not you, us, all three of us.
Hey, Misha.
Hamisha,
Okay.
Superwoman. See, there's some story going on in the background.
She's the leader, okay? Whatever
Yeah.
she says happens.
Yeah. She's saying bus karo. I think it's about that reference to, the bad comedy part.
Yeah.
Not your story per se.
next question.
Yeah, next question.
In which country of the world would
Huh.
you have a beverage where you mix 1 cup of tea, 1 cup of coffee, and a bit of condensed milk?
In which country?
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. Switzerland?
Naveen, your guess?
This sounds like a diabetic issue. So it
No,
could-
condensed
Uh,
milk,
but-
no diabetics.
No, no,
I
but
love
reason it
condensed
out.
milk.
Reason
I
it out.
cried when the doctor said no condensed milk. He
Yeah.
fell on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to revive me with salts and then pictures of really ugly men.
Reason it out. Does Switzerland have that much of a tea culture?
Not really, but condensed milk they're big on that.
Everyone's big on condensed
Who
milk.
says?
Go to the east. If you go to
I've
the
got
east,
I've got to Nicaragua and I got no condensed milk.
but if you go to the east,
Oh, acha, you're pointing me in the right direction because I'm an idiot. Okay, fair enough.
no, east has tea and coffee, and it's
East,
got
you mean
condensed.
China,
I mean, a lot of places.
Japan,
Naveen, what's your guess?
Korea, Taiwan. Your
You
favorite?
can't
He's
go
doing
through
all the
the
guesses. for
Yeah,
me.
I
don't
know.
have anything.
Bangkok,
Naveen,
Wait, tea
Vietnam.
and coffee.
tea and coffee. Malaysia,
Yeah, I think
Malaysia,
it's a South
Indonesia,
East
Malaysia are the
country.
ones that give you.
Southeast country.
let me just see this. Okay, someone's saying Uttar Pradesh. No, GK, that was
No,
wrong.
no, that's west. East is Bihar, Jharkhand.
Yeah.
Then
Uttar Pradesh, they
it's not Pune.
They mix
no.
your blood and tears.
What
It's
is it?
Condensed milk.
Palestine. No.
Okay, but calm down. Just give us a better hint now.
Okay, it rhymes with a famous beast in a movie.
King Kong, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Well, it doesn't really rhyme.
I mean,
because
come on,
King
you got
and
it.
Hong doesn't rhyme.
You
and
got
Kong
it.
Is the same. So it's absolute bullshit from this teacher.
This country and this beast have second names.
I have one word for you. Tatti.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hong Kong. Okay. Love condensed milk, man. Miss it so much.
Is that why they're protesting so much?
Yeah.
They're like, fuck this.
Because they took away their condensed milk. It happens
Yeah.
anywhere in the world. You want to start a
But
revolution? take away
India is the
condensed
only
milk.
place where like condensed milk is more like a mitai mate. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true. That's true.
Also,
Years diabetes
also
in the
sooner or
books.
later it's diluted. So it's not really condensed milk.
I
It's
have a
water.
brilliant recipe
I once cut
for
my hand.
Brazilian
lemonade with condensed milk.
Ooh.
I don't-
No. So you take lemons with the peel, okay? You just quarter lemons, you put in the mixie, you put ice, you put condensed milk,
Mm.
you blend it.
You sure?
Very
Yeah.
sure.
Sounds like
Lemon skin is nice.
I got lemons and milk. They don't work with me. This is a
But
bad idea.
it's condensed milk, so it's not going to break.
Yeah, you'll be
You're
shitting.
too secular
You'll
with
be
food.
shitting marbles.
You're too secular. I don't trust it. Hey, King Kong was not a beast, says Tarun Kaushik, who's arguably related to him and felt
Aw.
offended.
It was a beast. That's what the line in the movie is.
Not a
at the end.
beast. He's a
It
gorilla.
wasn't beauty that killed the beast.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was love.
yeah.
But some of the
Yeah.
actresses who played the other female character, I mean, they were the beast.
No, they were not the beast. She liked King
but-
Kong.
No, you don't get the thing. He's
Second-
calling them
second-
ugly.
second dates.
Hey, no.
Kajol-
Which actress
Kajol,
was
first
he?
date is very bad for me. This is what I could take Navin along. Docha's trying to say this. He's an old comic. He doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, who said Kajol is dating a food blogger? True?
No, yeah, I've given up dating.
Ah,
Everyone should give up dating.
what happened there? 21-year-old girl suddenly gives up dating.
And I'm cynical apparently.
Really? Where did that come from? We're discussing coffee beans and condensed milk. Why this pain?
Yeah.
Why this angst? What's happening? Why are you giving up dating?
I don't. You know, there's a
Your
point.
last guy was a stripper. No, not a very.
I was not dating that stripper. I was interviewing him.
Yeah, but it went further.
No, it did not.
You said 50 grand, and how do you know?
Because he told
yeah,
me.
she spoke
It's an
to him.
interview, Cyrus. You ask the guy, how much you earning?
Right.
Hmm.
You never
Like,
asked.
unlike
Navin.
our podcast where we're like, come and show your talent over here. We don't do that.
That's because how can we ask you how much you're earning when you take 20 bucks from Chetan to pay for the auto rickshaw? Are you
Yeah.
see the richest out of all of us that sends money down all the time from other people?
She can hire him.
This
yeah.
podcast is about stealing money from friends and family. That's what it's all about.
It's true.
Sorry, you were in the middle of something?
No, I wasn't. I'm going to now look at the topics because we got a lot of interesting topics. By the way, people, please follow the new Instagram page of Cyrus Says at the rate what Cyrus Says for the best bits from the show, memes, and much more. I am not on any of them,
Guys.
but please follow it. Huh.
GK saying 50-year-olds discussing dating. Wow.
Oh.
I don't know what that means because I'm okay with it, but you guys should be. That's a little insulting. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, GK,
He also means-
spends his nights at
He also
home
means-
anyway.
he
so-
also, why? What? We have 2 fans. You can't be rude. wait till we have 3. But he's discussing the chat as well. In the chat, the same discussion is going on. Don't worry. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't take it personally. My God, how could you be a comic? Scary. You need bodyguards every time you perform. Okay. Kajol's dating escapade should be a separate podcast. Do you have any story for us? Nice one. You
I
haven't told us one in a long time.
know.
Why is this cynicism? Something happened recently?
No. It's just that sometimes you
You run out of men.
you reach a point where you've met a type. You've met a type before. You know what I mean?
Like always the same type.
No, there are maybe 7 types in the world, and you met them all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't you
So
ever
it's
feel
a
that?
repeat. It's rinse, repeat sort
It's like
of
when you're lost
situation.
in the woods and you see one tree and I've seen that tree before.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Navin, don't you ever feel that?
I'd
that
rather fuck the tree.
you've
yeah.
met.
No, but he's in a happy relationship, or sort of.
I mean,
Oh,
let's not go
pregnant
to
pause,
mind.
guys.
There's another episode for
When
that.
pregnant pause happened. When a bekar setup kiya. When in doubt, go for tatti. Remember.
I've
Don't.
been dating for like a long time now. Let's
Yeah.
just say that.
No, but you got someone, so it's a sort of settled thing.
Yeah.
Her thing is that she believes there's no one out there for her. And that's a sad story from a young
No,
couple.
I just think that at some point you realize that you are enough.
But
you
it's
know, for
okay. Yeah,
yourself.
This is the point in the rom-com when she
This
will
is now
meet
Sylvia
somebody.
Plath feminist nonsense.
Yeah, total
Control,
feminist
what the hell?
nonsense. No,
I only need me. I don't need anyone else. That's
Yeah, and
you
like
know what
these-
that sounds?
It sounds like she's got a good vibrator. Like let's move on.
Ah!
Let's move on.
As against a bad vibrator.
Yeah, a man being the bad vibrator. That's
you know,
the point.
Naveen takes electrical appliances in the shower, so
Yeah, that's true. And phones come in all shapes.
Guess where my phone was? Yeah, before this show.
Nobody wasn't that Ericsson. That's old
Yeah, but
fashioned.
like a lot of my female friends are saying the same thing. They're like, the technology advanced to a point where like there are like these shaped things, right?
Yeah.
Which can then massage the front part and the inside part, and women love that. They're like, no man can ever go and arouse me. in that
Next
way.
question. I never thought the
Your
day
whole
would
dating
come.
conversation
I mean,
is
I
what's
never
happening.
thought the day would come and I would say, Kajol, please give
We've
us
had
a-
sex positive, like we had
That's
Samir
true.
Karaya on the show.
Yeah, we have.
Saraya. Yeah.
Sologamy is what Chirag is
but
calling
no
it.
one dates for sex.
Hey, Chirag Shetty's got a great idea. Sologamy.
Solo
Your thing about I want to be alone, like monogamy.
But Kajol made a
Sologamy.
point. Kajol made, no one dates for sex.
That's true.
That's
what do I
true.
know? I haven't dated in 30 years.
Yeah.
But you're right. It wasn't for sex.
You date for like that
No,
like
because
movie night where you can
just to-
argue about
Yeah.
which movie to
Just
watch
to
and
prove
nobody
to my
wants to.
parents I'm not a full loser, I would ask a girl to come home and spend 5 minutes there. And then,
In front of your
then
parents.
Chetan would pay $20.
Yeah.
But he's Parsi. You are expected to do that.
Do what?
Date.
No. I'm just saying, seriously, a lot of men feel pressure now that they haven't dated as they get older. Look at
In-
Okay, I recently matched with a 30-year-old. Hinge.
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 I knew it.
She told me I'm too young for her. Gave her Sachin Tendulkar's ex, and we will now be going on a date this weekend. Okay, I can't understand.
Okay. So he gave her Sachin Tendulkar and Anjali's example,
Oh,
not
I
ex.
thought they had shared an ex between the two of them. This is confusing crap out of me.
Gaurav, you're
The
25-year-old
ball
for a
that goes the
reason.
other way immediately. Gaurav, we killed the entire moment of this statement by not understanding.
Hinge
it.
was funny.
Can you send another one?
Yeah.
Erring on the side of
Wait,
caution.
was
in case
it a
it's a
question? Was it an advice question he was asking for?
No, he was just telling us.
I've dated guys who are 10 years younger than me.
like
Ah.
what, like 7.
10 years younger,
No,
Baba.
but how old are they?
They're plenty
Oh,
old. They're plenty old.
Oh, stop flirting,
It's
sir.
reverse. It's reverse maths. We can calculate her age. Just keep quiet.
Yeah.
Play along.
You're calling her 17, that's a problem.
If Kajol is stupid enough to say, yeah, 31 plus 10 with
It wouldn't even be 31.
GST,
I know Kajol's age.
GST applicable.
I won't tell library.
I'm
You
just
know her
saying.
age.
Yeah,
You can't discuss a woman's age.
I can't. That's what I'm
Very
saying.
rude, very
You,
rude. But
you started.
tell me, rhyme it like King Kong. And the same rhyme, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Come on, try.
Oh, God, we're here again. Naveen,
And I
no.
put plenty some.
No, I'm just saying that dating a younger guy is fine as long as he's older than 25.
1 second. GK Singh Kajpol looks young. What the fuck?
He's rhyming. It's a rhyme game, guy. The guy's taking the game away now. The game is all about rhyme schemes, bro. Just play along.
Kajpol.
Yeah.
Sounds like a tadpole.
I know.
So you've given us the rider here, 25 plus.
Yeah, has to be 25.
But
plus.
younger guy is better.
No,
So
I'm
your
not saying.
ages-
I'm not saying younger guys better.
Yeah, what
I'm
are you
just saying that if
abusing
you're
Kunal for?
dating a
Poor Kunal was almost 60, and so it didn't work out. That's good, no? You want 25-year-olds, and this guy.
I'm not saying no. Okay, people on in the chat, please understand because Cyrus can't. I'm just saying that when ladies are dating a guy who's a lot younger than you, make sure he's over 25. Somehow below 25 is not adult.
Or he's
age.
24 and like 9 months or something.
Nah, guys aren't
That
adults.
is pregnant.
But the first 24 years were good.
Good,
But
yeah.
then he messed it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I have dated men twice my age also when I was 20, and then
No. Did you have relations or
Yeah.
one-off relations? Do you have a proper relationship?
proper relationship. My first
With a
one.
guy who's 20 years older than you?
Yeah, I was 20, he was 40.
Oh my God.
Straight up.
Chetan?
Yeah, Chetan. That's why still give me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
By habit. Hi, Naveen. 20 rupees.
keeping me flushed. But
this-
no, so
Okay,
then-
Kushal.
Yeah.
Sorry. Kushal is saying they should start a dating site with people above 50 like Abbas Kunal. Abbas ko 50 banaya. Not 50 stone, 50 age. Yeah.
Abbas is a old soul in a young
No,
body.
by the way, guys, for those who don't know, Abbas has a girlfriend right now as we speak. It's not imaginary. There's
As
a
we
real-
speak, he is right now. Yeah.
Right now, because I don't know
Yeah.
tomorrow. I don't know tomorrow if there'll be a girl. I gotta be honest. Here.
Yeah.
Same low.
I know his girlfriend also.
Yeah.
Like they're very adorable
Yeah.
together.
You'll be friends with her still. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so sorry for Sunshine, Sunspot, and there's a couple of other girls in Toronto who liked him. It doesn't look like it'll work.
Sunspot.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Shall we go into a topic? Or one second. What? Oh no, we need to go into a break.
I don't know, but Kajol's age rhymes with Kartik Aryan, says Chirag. While we're going to break, let's figure that out. With Kartik Aryan.
Wait, Shweta's going through something. I want to answer this question.
Please, one second. Don't go to break. He wants to answer the question. Quick,
Okay.
quick, quick.
currently
currently-
struggling putting off a 23-year-old, and I am 37. Putting off? What do you mean by putting off?
No,
think
no, these
not
23-year-old
discouraging.
guys.
Discouraging him is what she
Like
said.
they're
Yeah.
obsessed with older women.
Yeah, man.
Take it, no, then I
The
don't know
MILF
what's
women.
But
wrong.
why
Follow.
would you? It's like dating a kid.
But how can you have that rider in your head because you're 25 or 23? Is it about whether you like
See,
the
you
person
have
or not?
two.
Yeah,
You have two people of the same age.
What I'm
group
gonna
in a
say is
studio.
like, see, I'm also like now on the side of 30. They're very eager to perform. These younger boys, like this one boy was just like, I will serve you and all. And I'm like, where were you
Performing-
Okay,
Are you talking
hetero.
sexually perform or servile performance where he's serving you
all
food?
kinds.
See,
He's like, I'll
Naveen,
come and
wow.
cook and also.
So you're
No, but
saying
the
you're
dynamic
getting
is
one second.
different.
He's saying he's getting a slave if it's younger.
Yeah,
Why
but
would you say that
dynamic.
word?
Experience.
The dynamic
Now
is
it's
different.
tarnished. Yeah.
Hetero men have too much ego to do that shit.
Wait, this is racism.
But
How
do
dare
they-
you
do
abuse
they-
hetero men?
Do they come
हम लोग
attached
minority बन गए इधर.
with the right
They've
thing? or
stolen
no?
our world. They've stolen our world, these guys. You, Naveen, have
I'm on
caused
your
this.
side. I'm on your side.
Okay.
I'm trying
You
to.
are the bad person.
I'm
Women-
making sure Mikhail gets to get laid with 35-year-olds next time in the future. See,
Oh, God.
see when it comes to yours and you don't
Let's
want
take
it,
a break.
let's take a break and all discuss this. How about that? डालना break.
All right, great show so far. I've been told by our neighbors who've never heard the podcast, and we're going into what is called a vacuum, and then we come out and we go into part 2. But in the meantime, there's something I have to tell you, which is my
Ask them to like and
car
subscribe.
is servicing is to be done. What?
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like me and subscribe to yourself. Or something like that. You figure it out. Quickly.
Hey, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Cock and Bull, Cyrus, Navin and Sriram talk about the upcoming Football World Cup in Qatar and hiring of fake fans for the tournament. On Vartalab, Akash and Naveen are joined by illustrator and muralist Neeti. They talk about how she started off in the art space. On A Niche Thing, Anish talks to Joseph Radhik, celebrity wedding photographer and global imaging ambassador of Sony. They talk about the advancements in phone photography and tips to take better pictures. On Pulyabazi, Saurabh, Khyati and Pranay talk to Ashik Ahmed Iqbal about his new book, The Aeroplane and the Making of Modern India. And on The Longest Constitution, Priya continues to decode the Gundas Act and how it is used extensively. Once again, don't forget to visit our merch store on ivmpodcast.com. We have some exciting stuff for you over there. Follow us on social media. We are IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn. If you like our shows, spread the word. Tell your friends and don't forget to rate and review them wherever you're listening. You'll also find our shows on YouTube at youtube.com/IVM Podcasts. And finally, we would like to thank our sponsors this week: Bumble, Heads Up for Tails, Kotak Privy League Program, and HDFC Mutual Fund. Thank you for making this possible.
Cute when embarrassed.
GK. What is that? I know. Damn it, you keep moving the thing so fast. Grim Fandango, do you know any 50-year-old women? Let's suggest Cyrus for some date. I got a wife, I got kids. Openly, they're just sending me off like some kind of, come on, Kajol.
Yeah, but over time they've realized that there's no action happening there. So this need you to help you out. Yeah.
Sweetie, you think you're going to help
I don't
the
think
old man?
Cyrus needs help.
I've been abused so much. How will Cyrus react if Mikhail does a Saif Ali Khan? Oh, as in the first marriage. She was older, right?
Yeah.
Amrita was much older, right?
Yeah.
I should say much older. That's slightly, halka sa, little bit older. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. What do I care? It's not my decision. I know I don't get embarrassed. I have no idea what Mikhail.
That's what even Sachin and Anjali's example is that one. They are 6 years apart.
That
Or
is
10
nothing, man.
Yeah.
5 or 6 years.
Anjali's older. That's what.
But 5
Yeah.
or 6 years, yeah.
Yeah. But it was breakthrough of age barrier. and
How
all.
old is your partner Abhi?
He's 24. I'm 31.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're 13 years older than him. Sorry, I can't count.
Yeah. Exactly. One entire child age.
So you didn't follow what she said about under 25. It goes for both.
But Abhi's different. Like
That's what I was saying when I
Not
said,
too late. You
when I
can't
said
do this. This is
earlier.
hypocrisy.
I have
I will
dated
give you
men
as a
twice my
lecture.
age. I was saying that I've dated men only older, and then Abhi came along and just discussed.
But that's really odd
Disrupted.
that you went for liking really older men to much younger men. Normally people have a type.
Yeah, because older men had a commitment issue with either coming out or being seen in public
you
with
always
me.
straight guys who are actually gay.
No, gay
That's
guys
not
who
all-
actually pretend to be straight.
Oh, sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
Spanish, what is it exactly? I
Your
don't know.
inner desires came out, Cyrus, for a second. Don't worry, it's okay. I understand.
I want to be gay. I've been begging. I wake every morning. I say, God, am I gay? And I look at women and I start getting excited again. And no cure, man. Kajol, no cure.
Shut
But because I'm a male magnet. I know if I was gay, I'd be a happy man.
Yeah.
Because men like me. Wherever I go,
No, you're a woman magnet.
What
Yes.
women? Where's the women? What women? There are women in the room also. Except
No,
you.
he's not. He's hetero material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've approved.
She's saying stop banging the table.
Stop banging the table. So my sexuality is obviously steel.
Yeah. Your sexuality is Neil Kamal.
मला मेस पाहिजे मेस.
You're a bench show. Shit, sorry, okay.
Cyrus, I date you, says Shraddha. I got the ladies. There you go.
Yes.
I got one. Now let's see how many men turn up.
Yeah, come on, gays. Back me up.
Hey, tell me one thing. In your estimation, it's a tough question to ask. How do you do a statistic? How many men do you think who are straight but pretending to be straight are actually gay? Like, what would be the percentage?
I would say the statistic,
Yeah.
logistically is 1 in 10.
But
But
that's 1 in 10 are
yeah, but
homosexual.
I feel 3 in 10 ideally.
I've
1 in
been
10
with
is
guys.
out.
I've been with guys who
1
said
in
they
10
was
is out, correct.
Yeah.
And the remaining 2 are hiding.
So then actually, that's what I'm saying. So 2 are people who don't come to terms with their own sexuality, and many of them don't ever.
I've been
Yeah.
with guys who've had gay encounters, but they say they are straight. But
Let's ask Navin the
They
expert.
shot the gay
So-
person
so-
while running. Gay encounter. भाग यहाँ से. And the gay is like, oh my god.
But one thing is common. पीछे से, huh? Bang, bang.
oh god,
Jesus Christ.
shall we go to topic?
Father, forgive
But it's an
me.
interesting topic. This is an interesting topic.
Okay.
No, because a lot of these guys, he was telling me actually offline many months back, having this topic. A lot of people, it's sad, they hide their thing, but they get married and stuff.
Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
So we have a whole percentage.
Like a famous person Cyrus knows, like not a famous person, but like, fairly enough. What I would have Naveen on a plate, chonky boy. Thanks.
but is that Pacific? Are you a male or female?
He's a guy.
He's a
I don't
guy,
care.
okay.
Put me on a
Yeah.
plate anywhere. It's okay.
What do you say?
Bro,
Famous
this plate,
person, what?
This plate is not going to be easy to find.
Yeah.
As a man who loves desks,
Yeah.
I have to tell you. वो कहाँ से मिलेगा ये जो plate?
Yeah, desks, dicks, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, so this famous person, not famous person, but like they're fairly known in the South Bombay circuit, and like I hooked up with them, and they are like a worst to ever coming out ever. Like it's so.
But
like,
with a
adamant-
child and all that, like proper the whole setting, the whole
No,
nine
no,
yards.
this person not married, but like wants
No,
to
but
get married.
I know. There are a lot of high-profile people who are basically they prefer being
Yeah.
with men, but you know.
Yeah.
But the society is like that, no? It
No, don't
forces
blame
you.
the society. After some time, it's also like you screw up the wife, the woman's life, the kid's life,
Yeah.
their in-laws, blah blah blah. A lot of people. You
Well,
can't just.
it does come down to
and-
society.
Yeah, and to the grape and the gay wines, you can hear all the stories of all these men. Like like someone will tell you if you're hooked up with a famous person, and then you're like, oh, aisa hai kya? Because,
I have a
like,
similar
such
problem. I wanted to only date Miss India's or Miss Worlds or whatever.
And they want to keep it a secret.
I
yeah.
want to keep it secret
Yeah.
because like my wife get really angry.
Yeah.
Because
Why would you be only attracted to Miss India's and Miss
no, Miss
World?
Venezuela.
Miss Venezuela. Why? Is it like a beauty standard that
No,
you
because they
want?
have their
You
own
want
name,
someone
no?
who's really thin.
I
and-
forget names otherwise. So I don't remember. कौन है? Miss Venezuela.
What is this Karan Johar wala?
Hey, you heard about the two beauty queens who married each other?
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
one sec. Go slow. Now, what the hell are you talking about?
Miss Argentina and Miss Puerto Rico, I think.
Yeah.
They married each other.
Like,
And they went on honeymoon and they took photos and it was
Yeah.
nice.
but they were like they won contests and all that.
Yeah, they met at the Miss Universe contest.
So all proves that if you're lesbian, you can still win a contest. No big
Yeah.
deal. Right?
What?
That's
Why?
all
Why
I'm
would
sorry.
that get in the way of you winning a contest?
Oh God, what have I done? I didn't mean it like I didn't start a fight. I was just saying something. Now it's like
Someone
you're
said
anti-woke.
it would be hilarious if Navin is on coffee with Karan and Karan asks him, would you have a gain count at gunpoint?
At Dave gunpoint.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. With
Yeah.
Kajpol.
Actually, Naveen, we should do one show where all these questions are answered by you should get some guy.
At gunpoint.
At gunpoint, get the guy who can answer all these questions. Someone who's been in the business in a sense for a long time.
What
and knows all the
business?
truth. You know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying. Literally.
I also don't know what you're
Can
saying.
you-
What
can
Give
do
me
you
$20. Take me a rickshaw ride. And
Then you're the guy, Cyrus.
I'm the guy.
Yeah.
I'm the wannabe gay. Yeah. I'm a little different from those guys.
I don't like Kejo, Sarda, don't worry.
Who said what? Go slow, guys. You're all
Sharda
over
is
the
like,
place.
I hope Navin doesn't like Kejo.
Acha, GK, Cyrus, why Kunal could not get married? Any specific reason? Is he crave too much, which a woman can't make the whole...
What? What? What?
Okay. Podcasters.
Well, I need to read out the
People,
question for the. No,
one
one.
sec,
Can
Can we put a
asked,
disclaimer? Over 6 years apply. So we
GK
don't-
has asked a question. Cyrus, why Kunal could not get married? Any specific reason? Is he crave too much, which a woman can't make whole day?
Do you
crave
mean
food, crave food.
WHO hole
No,
or
I got it.
HOLE
He
hole?
just missed out food. He crave food too much. Right? That should be it.
That's what you think. That's
What
what.
else will we
Okay,
crave?
GK, why don't you clarify what you
if
meant?
Kunal wants to toss a salad? That's what he means.
Exactly. That's a
Yeah.
good euphemism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Kunal and toss anything will take half an hour. Yeah, from what I gather. Kajal, what are you doing? You're
Okay,
in charge. I don't
I'm
know
in
the
charge,
shows.
and we're going to be discussing a topic.
Oh, one second. There's one since we're on this. Oh, sorry. One thing. AMA from Bro.
That's for the AMA, no?
That's for the
Oh,
aim
it
in the
is for
wait,
the
no,
aim.
Cyrus.
Yeah, they labeled for a
Can we do
reason.
that one? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, food Cyrus.
GK saying yes, food Cyrus.
Okay, cool.
God, all drunk people on the show today.
Okay.
Go or pillow. Huh.
In Kerala, to enjoy the World Cup, 17 football fans bought a house together worth 23 lakhs and they painted team flags on the walls. Now, would you do that, Cyrus?
I would not even take a job as a watchman in that house. But why at 51 do I have to spend time with 23 men watching football? I think that's a horrible experience.
17 men. But they
23
spent
lakhs.
23 lakhs on the house. Would you spend on a
Dyslexic.
house as a
They would
as a
just-
football watching station?
should have been
course not.
23 men. They would have been 1 lakh per person. It would have been
Exactly.
easier.
Well, EMI, so you don't know exactly
Is
what
it a big
will add
house?
It's not very big.
Then that's no point.
And they want to keep it for their future generations to also watch football.
Yeah, I think
together.
that's what they're doing. Like they're
This
creating
is
a
why I
football club
say
aesthetic essentially.
when
Ah.
When
Like,
people say
yeah,
that India is a
longevity.
Garib Desh, these are the examples you should give. This can't happen anywhere
But
else.
Kerala gets nice amount of money from the Gulf, no? So they
Okay,
don't
stop
care.
it. Now calm down because you don't
Yeah.
want to alienate anyone. We had a good day today.
I mean, they'll agree first. They'll
Yeah.
be like, yeah, Gulf
Stop
and
it.
money.
Next you'll say there's this 40-year-old guy you were dating and he was from Cochin and the whole thing
No,
went
he
end,
was
yeah.
from the Merchant Navy.
He was. So he went
Yeah.
all over the...
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
all
Mr.
over.
Worldwide.
Wow.
Uh,
Was he Miss Argentina?
he
For a little
was
while.
Miss Puerto Rico. Yeah, but then I think I put football is like pretty much like obsessed over in Kerala. Certain parts of the country like Goa, Kerala,
Okay, I'm sorry, I have a
Kolkata.
question.
Yeah.
The Merchant Navy guy,
Mm,
uh,
okay.
what did you think of the uniform?
On him, it
Wait,
looked nice.
Exactly,
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
That's the thing,
uniform,
right? Ocean.
that uniform thing.
I have a
huh?
story. I have a story
Yeah,
quickly
yeah,
before
yeah.
we go into anything else. My friend in school, Colin, he had a father. Everybody's father.
Most people, like you
Most
said
people-
about the
most people
bath,
Yeah.
everybody does that. The music and
No,
the
but the
thing,
difference
very
between
good,
everybody
and
else's father
yeah,
and Colin's father was a pilot.
You're saying his name?
Yeah. I'm not saying his second name, so it's okay.
Colin the Shippy. Bhandup.
No, Colin, the student in my class,
Okay.
his father, the pilot in the air. Okay.
Okay.
Just set context.
Obviously, I have no idea what's going on for the last 20 minutes.
I don't know. But yeah, so the first time he introduced me to his father, and I'm like still like 12, 13 perhaps when I
Oh
first
no,
met
this
him.
is sounding bad, bro.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with it.
Huh.
But like you're saying that the way the man dressed, the way the shoot was crisp and it was a towering man. Everything was just like so right. You know what I'm
The
saying?
uniform.
It kind of gave me a lot to aspire to in the future in terms of the kind of men I would be
Mhm.
into, right? Like it's not just like
So you like a man in uniform? Do you like
Yeah.
watchmen?
Everyone likes
I-
a man in
I
uniform.
think
Watchmen wear uniforms. Do you like
I
watchmen?
love them, yeah.
Do you ever look at a watchman and say wow?
Building ki seva karne ke wala. You know?
You say wow or say hatja? What do you say?
Hey, listen, H&M made a whole collection which
I say
had
gay
clothes, which had clothes which look like watchmen's uniforms.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Naveen had posted one of them and taken a picture.
What? Yeah.
He had created his own.
Baba, this is before his stand-up career took off.
No, this was actually in the
Okay.
middle. But go on, you were
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
about the Collins father.
Yeah, so that's what like so he shook my hand. He's like, "Hello, young man." He does this, okay, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, then I'm like, "Oh fuck, he's so hot." And
So what
yeah.
Viv Richards did to me when I met him at 12, you got from this guy in the uniform, in a sense.
Yeah,
They're just sort of idolizing this.
see all
Figure
these
of
things you
manhood.
say now. You always hint at the fact that you're almost out of the closet, but you're
I've
not.
been out of the closet.
Cyrus,
no
your
one's
main
interested.
attraction in life is watching 11 men sweat together.
Yeah.
okay?
No, not 11. They're two batting also. And there's some There's also
Whatever.
guys on the sideline giving drinks and all that. So it's not 11. This is wrong number.
It's no normal orgy. This is
Yeah, exactly. But numbers
guys
are
on the side.
important. Numbers are important because you don't make those numbers, you've got nowhere to go after that. Yeah.
Are you
GK,
done with
you
your
need to buy
story?
Grammarly.
Yeah, I'm done. That's what I'm saying. I was just obsessed with the fact
Grim
that
Fandango says I like women in uniform, so he's banned on all airlines. And rightly so. Yeah.
he can't go to hospital also. Bichara.
Cyrus says, like the stream, Brocha Janta Party.
Why are you reading our comment? That's
Because
him
Cyrus,
typing.
Cyrus says he's a fan.
Okay, let's go into the AMAs.
Huh.
All right. Let's take King Julian's AMA.
King Julian.
King Julian. With upcoming 11,000 episodes. 1100 episodes.
I don't think
We've been trapped here for a while.
today's not a numbers day for most of us. Just let it go, right? It's under 25. Is it really under 25? No, Ryder?
With upcoming 1100 episode of Cyrus Says, do you think it's time to change the intro music? Add Shakuni Mama, add Peshabi Suar, can make 2 to 3 samples. Who the fuck is Peshabi Suar?
If their parents name them, we don't have an option. We have to accept it.
Pissing pig. Pissing pig. Yeah.
Can
But-
make
but,
2 3
uh,
samples.
What I'm saying, if pissing pig on like a dating website would be like, oh, it's a kink, But in Hindi, it sounds so wrong. Peshabi Suar.
I know it
It's like-
does.
But I'm thinking if anybody is interested in giving us that opening music, we'll have a listen. Huh? But one second, why should you get the music because you're a musician?
Shakuni Mama is me.
But Shakuni, I'm asking you, why should you do it?
I'm not saying that I'll do
Let's
it.
keep it open, the tender.
Do you have
Let
Pach
everybody try.
Pandav also with you? Like your band should be like that,
I'm
no?
trying to find them.
Oh shit.
But you have a band. Sorry, we're having a conversation with somebody who's not even.
The producer now is.
Who's Peshabi Suar though?
Spurs, we're talking to Spurs, and Spurs, by the way, does have a band. But the band abandoned him. He
yeah.
went to Delhi and he said he played alone. I don't
Yeah,
understand
he's
that.
banned from the
Yeah.
band.
A bit like Arvind Kejriwal. He doesn't know who's there in the party half the time. But you do have a band for the record. And we will have him perform on the 1100 episode.
Yeah. we
And
will.
he's
should
also had a haircut, so I've seen his eyes for the first time.
But he's under 25, so don't waste your time.
Just look at his eyes, man.
Okay.
Okay, someone says they want Anu Malik music. You want Anu Malik music?
Dekho barish ho rahi hai. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. What do you think?
I
We had Anu Malik on, but
I think if you compiled all the times you banged the
The
table,
table,
there's an
yeah.
entire new jingle waiting for us.
I'm like Zakir Hussain, but
Yeah.
without the talent.
Cyrus
Yeah.
banging the table just sounds wrong.
No, it doesn't sound wrong. Wait till you're 50. Take what you get. Okay? I won't argue
Yeah.
about 25 plus, under, over, whatever.
Cyrus को कोई बोलेगा bird show, he's like, yeah,
Yeah.
spruce,
See,
yeah.
an old man will never ask the girl her age.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Cyrus' favorite singer is Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go
Also
with
known as
bros.
Shakuni Mama.
Let's go with bros question.
Yeah, bro.
What is Naveen's take on the LGBTQI
Naam
community in
spelling.
Kolkata, especially since there have been predominant celebrities like Ritu Porno, the director, who have
Ritu
helped
Porno Ghosh.
Yeah.
Pet name Porno.
who have
Yeah.
helped shake off
True.
some of the
It's true, yeah.
prejudice.
I think Kolkata is like way ahead of us. Like it was the
I love
first-
Cal.
yeah, because the first Pride March in India happened in Kolkata in
Except they got
1989.
lost.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
directions
They
are
were
a
like, you all
problem,
waited for
yeah.
child a little bit and then
Exactly.
got.
Yeah.
But I was there. Like this is a very iconic question in many ways because the day 377 was repealed, I was in Kolkata. I was touring for my comedy show, and I kind of like was like, oh fuck, I'm in a hostel very alone because I can't celebrate with my partner, can't celebrate with my Bombay friends. All my queer friends are there, and I'm in a different city altogether. And the entire day became like a whirlwind because 6 a.m. or something the verdict came out in the morning, and the entire time I was sitting on my bunk bed and just like answering questions from reporters and everything.
I have a question.
Yeah,
What happened to your shower and phone?
this was fine. I had taken a shower by then.
Okay, already done.
Yeah,
Hey,
Supreme
but
Court had given me
Kolkata
days.
is very progressive. In
Yeah.
fact, they've got the most nudist colonies
Yeah,
parties happening in
yeah.
all
Oh,
those.
just go slow. I'm interested.
So
Uncle, धीरे से बताओ uncle को.
there are nudist parties happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I interviewed some of the
you
nudists on Twitter.
I love nude parties.
No,
As if you have to
apparently
be a
they're
part of
not
the-
hot.
Imagine you don't have to dress up.
But
That's my
It's
favorite
not,
thing.
it's not. That's what I get. Cyrus' ka point is that only.
That is only.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people are under the impression that everyone in a nudist party is hot, and they
Yeah.
were like, "No, it's just
But you don't
like
look at
it's-
people. You
it's
just
not
have
a sex
the pressure
party,
of finding
no.
shoes.
Yeah.
I can't find shoes. Today I have an event in the evening. I don't know where the black shoes are. I have
okay."
one pair, but one is black, one is off black.
To answer Karan's question, it was the second time when 2018 ka story this is when Supreme Court overturned the verdict, and so I remember like then I was like what to do, and my friend Pratik Kedia, who's the organizer of my show over there, is like, "Ki, there's crazy party happening on the streets of Kolkata. You come with me." And so we just went. We just like took a cab and then we went, and there are lesbians making out on the street. People, the word is
I like this film.
ululating, yeah. They were like, oh, and they were screaming on the
Nice.
streets, and they were like full, like it was such a great time. The vibe was amazing.
But did you go to a nude party or?
No, it was just like on the
Hey,
streets
Baba,
of
don't
Kolkata.
combine the two. Cyrus said there's
But
two
your
different
story is
things.
different.
While I support your movement, that's more fun.
Yeah, I think
I
after
don't think you'll have fun at a nudist party.
Why not? Where do you place your glass? But like, there's no trays and stuff.
You can.
Like,
Well, there's a
Ma'am, do
table-
you mind?
There's a table you can bang, but I'm just
Why invite me?
apparently a nudist party is just like people land up in dressed in normal clothes, then they go to the
Then they take off the
bathroom,
clothes.
remove their clothes, and they come out and sit on the sofa and all that.
And then they
they're
find their
having-
pants stolen.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
I've been to an actual nude party in Australia, like underwear party in Australia. So it's like that. They have a locker system. You have to put your clothes in a bag, and then they give you a band, which is your number of the
Yeah.
locker and all that.
So you're not nude. You have a band on. Band is a soft subject.
No, but tell you one thing. People must be making the effort to at least go to the gym, and I'm sure not many people are comfortable coming totally.
Would you go?
I don't think so.
Why?
If I felt hotter in my nude skin, I'd go.
Okay, so you're saying you're not confident of going.
Yeah,
You
I'm
don't
not
mind the concept.
I
it's
mean,
just-
I don't mind the
look at me. I went. I didn't give a shit. I think a lot of men around me were also like my shape and size and bigger actually. Like taller.
by bigger, what do you mean?
Weight
Don't
wise.
answer the question.
Weight wise.
Yeah,
Weight
okay,
wise.
okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And otherwise also.
Huh.
But yeah, I think
But
like
surely, Kajal, nobody cares who
Yeah.
goes there. No, they can't go there with complexes.
No, but come on.
Everybody can be like V-shaped and rippling and
the idea of a
women with
progressive
no
country
fat.
or progressive state or progressive anything is the fact that everybody can just exist. That's the least baseline of everything is like just be yourself and nobody will tell you anything else.
That's
is why-
theoretical.
Yeah.
Naveen,
I
you
mean,
must leave
I
the
would-
country. I've been screaming from the rooftops that Naveen, take over. Take over, man.
Okay, Cyrus, stop banging the table.
Please, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Shavik Bagchi's question. Kolkata
He's
has...
under 25. He's 24. You sure want to do this?
Okay, 1 second.
He'll be 25 soon. No?
Okay,
The-
Kolkata has a
He's out the
strong
question till he's 25. Oh, it's Kolkata.
Kolkata has a strong support for the Argentina. Goa supports Portugal. Which team do you think the Malabar boys support?
Uddhav Thackeray, because Shinde is driving us nuts. The way he goes up and down with the red light all the time. I'm just thinking, I just can't bear it anymore. So it's Uddhav now all the way. Didn't like Uddhav before because he was driving me nuts. But now after Shinde, I want to go back to Uddhav. It's like, you want your old father back when you meet the stepfather. But Malabar Hill, in the old days when I was growing up, everybody was Brazil in our area. In our whole South Bombay. Brazil was big.
Yeah.
Then suddenly it shifted to the European countries. And now my son's generation, lot for England because the EPL is huge. EPL and La Liga are huge. So Spain, all the players that they like are in these teams.
Yeah, Germany may some people go.
Germany
then
has
France
a lot.
has
Yeah,
some.
Bundesliga. Yeah, it's that.
Okay.
But nobody is supporting like Seychelles. For example.
Okay.
Who didn't qualify. But, yeah.
Let's
Now,
say-
now everybody will support Saudi Arabia.
But what I found hilarious is how we all tuned in to watch that first game, which is basically the host country Qatar versus Ecuador, and we didn't know the name of a single footballer, but we were invested in the game.
Yeah.
Come on! And my mother and me watching. I watch with my mother here. That's my life. And we all and she's getting all nervous and all, but we don't know who's playing. It's so cute. Only in India.
Yeah, and it was so cute after the match. Actually, the Japanese people, the fans of the game, they waited and cleared the entire stadium kachara, and locals were like, "What the fuck are you all doing? We hire Malayalis for this," and then they were like, we are from nice country. We do this," and all. Then they start cleaning up.
Can we get some Jap people to India and just drop things around? And
Yeah,
say,
can we get a guest next time?
Yeah, it would be great fun. No? Takachi? Yeah, if you feel like.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Next question, let's take from VB. Kajol, do you have any tips for a guy who has just hit 41 and an introvert and wants to date a not so introverted woman?
Bibi, you're coming on to Kajol. I will not allow this.
Uh,
But you're okay
I-
with 41.
I'm very okay. with
BB also in the gay community means versatile bottom. I'm just saying.
It
it.
also,
Hey, listen. Okay.
BB also means VB or not to
what
BB.
does versatile bottom mean?
It means that
Flexible.
you are okay going both ways, but if your preference is to get fucked more, then you're bottom. Yeah.
Did you know
Where
that,
did this
Cyrus?
come from? I had a clean show. I had 8-year-olds listening. A guy who couldn't even do
Why are
put
8-year-olds
basic
listening?
grammar
Please
together.
stop
GK is on, holding the fort here for us. And now it's sexual.
People would like to know all these things, I think.
Well,
And historically, whenever
do-
Kajol and
do
I come on the
tell.
show, the guests have said that we make it a little more sexual, and they are okay with
Little
that.
more nahi hai, sir, Navin, let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Uh,
yeah. हमारे लिए little है. If we actually open the floodgates, oh my god, come to Vartalab sometimes.
हाँ.
getting back to the lesson
What
of the
then?
day,
Let's-
VB is versatile bottom.
Yeah.
Versatile bottom.
VT is versatile.
Let's go
top.
back to BB's question. Put it up again. Okay, BB, what I would recommend is you join a club. Okay, so there are salsa clubs.
And do squats for your bottom.
No, don't do squats for your bottom. There are salsa clubs which meet every Wednesday and Saturday. There are wine tasting clubs. There are food clubs.
So, but why would you meet a not so introverted woman? That's his type. He wants a gregarious woman.
He wants a
like yourself.
boisterous, yeah.
He wants an outgoing,
Outgoing,
woman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Huh.
So why would a wine club have that? I mean, what's the?
I mean, come on, anyone
You're
going
saying
to a
just go
club.
and you meet people and you may meet someone like that.
Yeah, and a salsa club to definitely would
do
happen.
what Shahid Kapoor did in Jab Bhi Met. Just catch a train to Delhi, and you'll find a girl in there who'll be loud and boisterous, and you'll be like, hey, I'm in love with you.
I don't think that's what he's looking
But
for.
that girl will have nice makeup and good clothes, which is also important.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now
Okay.
with the internet,
I think at 41, maybe you're killing it.
but
DM
maybe
me a
I
photo
don't
afterwards. I'll
understand.
tell you more.
We missed. I missed this whole thing. But you on the internet and you can do all this anonymous dating, like how Spurs goes out on dates very often.
That's called stalking.
No, it's not stalking. It turned out to be like people who are mentally not well and all that, but it's okay. You make mistakes on the internet. But my point is, you have that option. Rishi, for example, Rishi exclusively dates on the internet.
Listen, Cyrus, when you're dating on the internet, you realize that you and your friends are dating the same people
How?
because they're there on all the sides.
You mean all your secrets are exposed?
Yeah, because you're like, oh, did you know there's this guy called so and so from Kolkata, and you're like, oh, that one. You
But
know?
isn't it nice that you can put everything out there? Just basically just the way, and you cut to the chase in a sense.
Yeah.
This is what I like. This is what I don't like. This is
I
what
do
I am.
that
This is what
rather, yeah.
exactly. He does that after having a relationship with Abhi.
But that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I
their
think it is.
choice.
Oh, I'm all for it.
Huh.
Time you come out as a cheat.
It's not a cheat. It's not a cheat. I mean, it's a decision, right?
Okay, GK saying VB date
just-
Rakhi
he just
Sawant, perfect
wishes.
woman, too much extrovert. Of course, his grammar is still not happening. GK, what saying you? Too much woman, too much overflow.
Why are tops so rare, Naveen? What does everyone want to be a bottom? I don't think everybody wants to be a bottom. It's just a stigma again attached to the community. That
Why?
it's not like there are let's say 30% tops, 70%
So
bottoms.
put it in metaphorical terms. You're
Yeah.
saying that the bowler is more often.
What is batting? What is bowling? That
I
depends
also
on the-
I didn't
yeah.
understand.
Batting is the
that.
guy with the bat. The guy
Bottom
with the
would be more
bat.
like fielding.
The
right?
guy is with the bat is batting. Fielding is a guy like me or Kajol watching from the side.
No.
That's
But,
voyeurism.
okay, why is there a stigma?
I don't know. I wonder. So the thing is, like 70% of people prefer to be bottoms, and tops are more rarer. That's true.
You're making up this.
No, I'm not making this.
But you're
That's what
doing it well.
the question actually came through, and I've been trying to understand this for a long time myself. But at the same time, within the community, there's bottom shaming, which is just like, oh, you're a bottom. Oh,
Naveen, is it okay to
it's-
ask you what are you?
Huh?
What are you?
I'm a VT.
Versatile top.
Yeah. Boom. 10 points to Cyrus in the sex ed class.
I'm not that old yet. I pick it up sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's so stupid to have a stigma.
Exactly.
It's just so damn stupid.
It's
I don't
also a
understand.
stereotype, now, because we are from the non-gay community. We always think that
Non-gay community.
everybody's camp.
That's
No,
exactly how
usually
straight people should be referred to from now on. The non-gay people. I
you
don't
don't
want
let us
anything.
in.
Yeah,
You treat us
exactly.
badly.
Yeah.
I remember once I went to Gokul's up room on a Saturday to get drinks, and we went up for whatever. And then this famous guy was a model, and he said, "Brosha, get out. This is a gay party.
Yeah,
You're all
exactly.
dressed like Napoleon and Nelson and all these outlandish clothes."
Who's Nelson? Mandela.
Horatio Nelson, the man who won the Battle of Waterloo and not
Correct.
Waterloo, but a lot of battles for England. Battle of Trafalgar.
Nice.
Not your kind of thing, but
It
he
was
had,
just
he had nice hair.
some gays in a dusty wig.
He's
but
famous
like,
for when he died, he had one arm, one leg, and one eye because they were all injured.
wow.
Yeah. Does that help you?
One
I
eye.
guess he's the top guy.
Point being that you were not allowed at a gay party.
No, he just said you're in the wrong place, so just go. They just threw us out.
Yeah, because they were dressed like Napoleon and you're dressed
No, we were
like.
dressed with t-shirt and jeans.
Exactly, yeah.
Badly dressed as usual.
Yeah.
Looking for free
That's
booze.
even if you let you into the party,
Brother,
you can't be dressed like that.
I
I'm
was in
sorry.
my-
You have to make
I'll
an
tell you,
effort.
I was like Sparsh, I was 23 years old. I go into a area and there are only men. I'm the first guy who wants to leave. Please understand.
I went to a gay party once with two gay friends of mine, and people had come in drag. This was a
Mm.
long time back. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
And this was in Khar, where a comedy venue is now. And the janitor was the first day on his job, and he
Mm.
was
You using the word janitor. No, you heard that in India. Nice.
Uh-huh. and he was
Shadola.
aghast at what was happening because it was first experience for him.
Yeah.
And then he looked at me and he thought I was in drag.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I can remember his face even now. You know, it was like jaw dropping. And she was cute.
Yeah.
Wow. How did it end?
Oh no, I
Did you get laid?
It does happen a lot. Like I was hosting a party once for the community, and this was like very much focused on like sexual health. Like guys, stop being crazy and spreading STIs. Just like so, my job was to keep them entertained, play games and all, and also on the screen be like, this is prep, this is this.
Yeah.
Be careful, condoms. Don't wear 2 condoms. It's not safe or like that. One will slip out or whatever. And we're doing all of this, and then we were like, okay, now DJ night goes and party starts and music's playing, everybody's dancing. And these two boys on the bar counter just start making out. Okay, they're just waiting for the music to hit, and they're making out with so much intensity. The bartender is like pouring his drink and just stuck mid-air. He's like, if I shake something, will it give wrong indication right now?
And-
It was crazy. It was
almost ironically, he was making a screwdriver.
yeah, he was. But that's the thing, right? Like I think I understand that like sometimes it can be too jarring for people to watch.
Guys, okay, we have to get away from sex for a minute because I got some horrible information that Avatar 2 in Pune IMAX is charging $1,300. My God,
Hmm.
$1,300.
Does it include popcorn? I mean,
What popcorn? What the hell? Popcorn is like $40.
For 1,301 rupees, I want to ride the Avatar Beast also, like that fucking thing.
Ridiculous. $1,300.
Yeah, even the Black Panther, I went to IMAX, it was 750 rupees, and I was just like not worth the price.
This is when I want to vote out governments.
Yeah.
When someone has to go to pay $1,300 to watch a movie.
ये सारा 2-3 साल का they're taking from us now only. कि
Exactly,
like,
can't
theaters
do
were
that.
shut down
So
now.
we didn't get paid for 2 years where we had less money and less work.
exactly.
And these people
exactly.
suffered our podcast.
Yeah.
How will pay them?
I think boycott theaters or make them 75 rupees every day.
That's right. And speaking for the not so gay community, I want to tell you.
Now it's not so gay, okay?
bro, I don't want to offend you, bro. I got to be on your
not
side.
so and so gay.
Okay. GK says amazing, Naveen. Guys, standing ovation, GK. That was correct.
You spell my name wrong. That's not,
Come on, yaar. Come on.
you got there. You got
Come
there.
on. Encouragement. A word of encouragement.
Oh shit.
okay, Bharat Raja has a nice comment for me. What is your thinking space? Your tweets and stories are very witty. I spend my
What
days
is your age, Bharat? Are you over 25? Sir, come on. And I don't want to cancel you. You'll be cancelled if you're 24.
Yeah, you're Indian king by your name.
Okay, I'm depressed. So normally I vent my depression on Twitter.
No, but he wants to know if there's a technique and process.
That's a depression.
No, but physically, what do you go into a room and you put a
No,
light on?
I just sit and hate the world and all that, and then it comes out.
Oh, okay. You don't seem like you hate the world.
I'm a functional depressive.
Okay. You laugh so much, you giggle so much, you bring a lot of positive energy.
Yeah,
I
she
feel
like-
you're lying to
She's like
yourself.
Dr. Astana from Munna
You're a
Bhai.
wannabe negative person. I hate that type.
No, I'm not a wannabe negative person. I'm tired of telling people I'm fine. That's all.
Oh, he's hitting
Like,
41.
this is a very serious thing. We should get. I want a psychiatrist on the show, brother. And please, can you get one, a friendly one? We should all expose ourselves a little bit.
I think they'll commit suicide by the end of the episode.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, if they can't handle it, we'll replace them. But I'm saying you tell me. Okay, you tell me. What is your surmise of her personality?
I think
She's very bubbly and vivacious when she's with us. So
she's
where
not.
is this?
I've seen a comedy real time also on stage. So I think like Kajol thrives in the chaos of like life in general.
But is there negative energy now? I don't see it at all.
there's no negative energy. There's no negative energy.
Depressive energy. Yeah.
The
I don't
energy.
think
All
so.
comedians are.
The
All
energy
like
will be
that-
more
you like
like
that- you like
if
that
you're
avatar of
passionate
yourself.
towards something, you'll be very very strongly against something like that, you know,
Yes.
passionately. Like,
Yes.
that's every person after they've realized a certain thing in their life, they don't want to be like, oh, this is what I was and this is what I am now. And I think Kajol's made peace with
We
that.
all have a perception of what we want to be in our own mind.
I
That's
think
also
I've
a bit of
become
a
what I
problem.
wanted to be in my life. I don't want to be anything else.
Maybe I don't see. I can't. And
What about
I'm
you,
an expert.
Cyrus? What
an
is your
expert.
personality like?
I wanted to be a beatnik, like a suffering artist, you know, but I never suffered.
Like Alan
You
Ginsberg.
never suffered.
Yeah, exactly. Like all
Yeah.
those guys, you know, Jack Kerouac and all those
Jack
guys. I
Kerouac,
was
yeah.
one of those guys, you know, a lot of suffering and
In,
anger.
in,
You
in,
could
in
have
a
left
way, in a
home.
way
John
you are.
Osborne, look back in anger.
I think
You
in a
could
way
have left
you are.
home.
No way. I only have the VIP issue. I'm struggling, guys, to put 10 issues on the table.
You could have left home and moved to Borivali and.
But I should have done that in my 20s.
Yeah.
When I first started working. I thought
Yeah.
about it also. I couldn't leave my parents at the right time.
Yeah.
Then by the time Aisha turns up and says, get rid of the parents along with the furniture, it was a bit late. Because once your
And like
parents
even
get to a
she
certain...
knows about the furniture. She's like,
Yeah, yeah.
fucking
No,
fuck
she's
the
okay with the furniture. Yeah, she's okay.
Yeah.
But the funny part is you can't leave them after a point. Right? You're screwed. Indians get screwed like this.
Yeah.
By the time you're mature enough to leave your parents, you can't leave them because they're just too old and now you're just screwed.
Yeah. I did that at 27. So I was
So
like,
you're
happy.
okay. That window was tight actually, 27. I
Very
would say it was
tight.
a little earlier.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah. Because about 27, 30, you're
No,
screwed.
but that's what the thing, like the concern for my parents' old age was what kept me going. But then
Yeah.
when they were just like not like giving me anything healthy to
Yeah.
live for over there, I just bounced.
And forget that I had 3 parents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kunal. Kunal beta ka kya haal hai?
And that's the thing, right? Like now my mom and I speak about this and we had this whole
How
awakening.
far are you from them? Because they're still in Bandhu.
Bhayandar, Cyrus. How many years will you take to understand
Google.
Bhayandar and
Farak
Bandup
kya
are different?
hai? Oh, 16 kilometers.
Yeah, Bandup is there near Mulund.
I've been to Bandhu.
It's not a versatile address, Cyrus.
Oh,
Yeah. On that side, it's VB's Vasai Bhayandar.
Finish your mother's story about
So they're one train ride away, 1 hour away from me always, and I think that equation is nice. Where I go once in 2 weeks, I eat her food, she packs something for me, I'll buy her groceries, and then
But have you planned what happens when they get old, like old, like when they become
Yeah,
firm old and all that?
the theory right now in my head is that one of them will go first, of course, right? Like
Again, you're path breaking.
and it's true,
Okay.
but now like how will both
your
of them
thought
die?
process,
How will
just
they-
like the bath, you figured it out,
Whose
right?
parents just like, yo, mera pati mar gaya, main pati. Who does that? Who does that?
It would be very convenient.
Yeah, it would be
Save a lot of
convenient.
time.
If that happens, it's a fucking perfect goal.
I'm like,
case
wow,
scenario.
thanks,
Yeah.
guys. One day
Yeah.
of pain and it's over.
Yeah,
now.
but the reality is one of them is going to be around. And
So I'm asking you seriously, what are you going to do when one of them is not
Huh.
around, the other one has to be looked after?
exactly. So then I'll get him to move in with me because my partner is very
You
comfortable with my
Don't
family.
decide which one. That's not right.
Who the one who passes
Whoever-
away will be
Okay, go, please.
up to Kismet.
That's karma, man.
And right now both are playing very strong innings. So I don't know who's.
Touch wood. Now let me bang the table. Touch
Yeah,
wood.
bang
Yeah.
the table.
Okay.
but yeah, so of course, like I'll move into a bigger apartment, get my mom or dad to move in with me.
Mm.
The apartment in Bayandar can be on rent. I can't move to Bayandar back again ever in my life.
Listen, Westerners have it right. They leave at what, 20, 21?
Yeah,
that age group.
18 to
When
20.
the
Yeah.
parents are thriving
There
individuals who are
also
working
there
and
is
all that.
also old age care abroad. Like
There is here also.
that is
it's
depressing
no,
in
in
India.
a
here it
couple
is
of places, one in
depressive.
Pune,
Here
one
it
in
is
Bangalore.
fucking
No,
depressive.
they're like 5-star hotels if you have the money. You pay
If
up
you have
front.
the
If
money,
you have the money,
Baba, in
It's a
India,
lot
everything
of
is about the money.
most
no?
of them don't have Cyrus. I've gone
That's
to
the Garib
actually
Desh is because
eight-
there's nothing for the Garib. But if you're not
Yeah.
Garib, you're great in
the
India.
old age homes over here are just like
they're just terrible. man.
there's some
I wanted to
non-living
check in at 30. I thought I'd get a discount. He doesn't need the doctor. We don't have to charge him full rate. You know, that
You
kind
get
of
1+1 also nowadays.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Do you have a nude colony version of this? Really old people?
I mean, I'm
Cyrus.
sure they do their own thing.
We can't even
inside,
see
yeah.
properly. What does it matter at that point? Are you uncle or auntie?
That's exactly the point.
Yeah.
You don't have to see or be like,
Exactly.
"Ki tera genitals kahan par hai?"
Kajal, you and Naveen are too worried about this.
Why is
small
ex
thing.
hamster on a thing? Oh shit! I have awoken.
Guys, I've got a full day.
Guys,
Let's finish this.
Ex hamster is in our chats.
Who's ex hamster?
Ex hamster is a website that does porno. You know that, no?
Oh, I don't know.
No,
that.
hamster is.
The widowhood effect is a real thing, Naveen. What is widowhood effect? I don't know.
The idea of one person being left alone, etc.
Oh,
and
correct.
how to deal with it, I presume. Let's just pretend we know. If we don't pretend we know, no one will buy anything we say.
Vineet K has put his parents clearly. See,
No, see, so he's talking
60K a
about Vineet
month.
needs to write about this Pune. There's high. What is it? How much?
60K a month.
And you pay up. You. Okay, it's a sad thing, but you pay like 5 years up, 6 years
You'll
up, or
have
whatever.
to. You'll have.
And then, of course, the family member will be given the compensation if the inevitable happens.
Yeah.
No, but it's great. So everything's taken care of.
we
Then you
started off with a nice topic and then we ended up at an
Yeah,
old
I
age home
know.
depressing.
should-
ass
and now,
topic.
not worrying about just our parents, but also worrying about the fact that we're going there at some
yeah,
point. There's
sooner
no
or
end to
later.
it.
Yeah.
Sparsh is saying, shut the F up. He's had enough.
But you can go to Canada, Cyrus.
Who will be in Canada? My
Your
son
son,
wants to
no.
come back. He doesn't want to settle
Oh,
there.
shit.
As
Then-
of now, I mean,
And
I
take
don't
his
know.
visa and run over there and tell
No,
him.
but I'm
you're
going to
on
Tel
the-
Aviv in 3 days, so I may stay there. get myself some nice Hebrew girl, and settle down.
Yeah.
Shalom, hava nagila.
Yeah.
Hava nagila, little fella.
L'chaim to you.
Yeah, come to you.
Yeah.
And then I'll hear in the middle of "You Are My Papa, the Great," some song. There'll be an Indian somewhere listening.
Oh, the
to that.
widowhood effect is the person dying shortly after long-term spouse dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just doesn't happen immediately is what I'm saying still.
You can't
s-
count on it and you can't plan for it. I
No, you
mean,
can't plan for it.
This is the
All you can
gravest
plan for is
podcast
retirement.
ever.
I know. Okay.
All we wanted was negative energy to be removed, and this is what happened. Okay, come on. Last question on a good note.
Are there any more questions?
No, that's it. They've all left because they all worried about their parents.
Okay.
not you.
Svetlo de Graka.
The grass.
Svetlo de Graska.
Okay. Hi, Don Cyrus. I'm a big fan of yours.
Hey, Svetlo. Piacere. Grazie per avermi invitato.
I just want to know your opinion on job hopping.
But this is I've got so many friends now who've left jobs in like six months. They're doing fine.
Yeah.
But when my father was young and I was young, I most of his colleagues were 59, 60, one job.
Exactly. That was the
35,
culture.
40 years.
Like, I worked in this company for 20 years. They
And-
gave me a pen at the end of it, a
And Naveen-
Parker one.
Naveen, they would talk about some uncle nearby who left the job and what a loser he is.
Yeah, fully
After
fully.
14, 15 years of the
Yeah,
job. Huh?
yeah.
Today, everybody's doing 6 months. And then, I mean, it's just
They're not
ridiculous.
fine.
MTV
I-
had 4 bosses in 7 years.
It's also the
they
cold
all did
quitting
well.
culture. No, that's been very hotly discussed. Like,
Yeah.
like you just tell, like, I'm not coming to job next day. Like, I'm not turning
That's
up.
what Spurs said yesterday.
Yeah,
that he
fuck
turned
your
up.
notice period, fuck your job ethics or whatever. I'm just not turning up.
I just think the ability to actually reach out to people and get the next job is much more. In the old days, you have to go and network, especially in India. After 15 years, where do you go? Like, Rishi, don't leave this job.
no job should be enslaving you. That's the whole thing. People are leaving in 6 months because it's not vibing with them.
Listen, most corporate jobs enslave you.
Podcast
But now they're
enslaves us.
trying to strike a balance because this is what's happening. People are like leaving like left and center because they're like, we don't want this culture anymore. And that's what they're realizing. Ki, oh shit, there'll always be like these stooges who want to have
Job
an
should be-
LIC life.
Job should be for a week at a time. I think
Yeah.
that's better, not more.
I
My
think
father used
out
to
of a month,
do week
one
at a
day.
time jobs. He used to submit his resignation on the back of a bus ticket, on his way to work.
Well, if it helps, I Want to Hold Your Hand was written on a brown paper bag in a bus by Jordan Paul.
Cyrus, there's an AMA for
So
you.
there's some great moments in brown paper bag.
Okay,
What
Cyrus,
is
do
it?
you ever feel like not doing this show for a day or a week?
No, actually, I wouldn't say that because I have no one to talk to. I have no friends. I have no socialization.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I
It
have.
was kind of
Are
depressing.
we
Like,
your
Once I'm done with
friends?
this,
Yeah.
I can be quiet. Of course you are.
Mhm.
But there's no Lena Dena. No? The best friends are like that.
yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't give $20 to him for his rickshaw.
exactly. So like the 1 hour of friendship, he
As Seinfeld
offered.
says, stay in your world. You stay in the world, we'll have great relationships. Now, it's when we make it more.
I
Then
know.
we start becoming bigger friends and whatever. Next thing you know, Naveen's dating your friend, and boom, it's gone.
Yeah. Then it's an episode of Hello Friends.
Yeah. The last episode.
yeah.
The last
The one
episode.
and only.
Okay, guys, you have to stop.
Yeah,
One
let's
of- one
wind
of-
up.
One of us is busy.
Let's find out.
We're going to Israel, Cyrus. Best
Not
of
yet.
luck.
That's 3 more days.
Yeah. Until then, I won't see you before that.
Hey, listen, it's no political
Or
issue
after
here.
that, actually.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up for today. Bye.
I
Shalom.
opened my shirt earlier for whoever's
No,
flirting
don't
with
do
me.
that. Don't do that. Okay, thank you so much for watching the show. First, let me verify if anyone's left. Okay, not sure. Can't tell. Lighting is not good. But you know the drill. It's very simple. Like and subscribe. We need that, guys. I'm desperate for it. I've just been told we don't get like and subscribe by November 31st, which doesn't exist because it's not there in the month. There'll be trouble. So please like and subscribe as quickly as possible. And that's all we have time for. And leave your comments. Your likable, lovable, laughable comments. Anything you want to say. Criticize us. Say anything you want. We don't care because we don't really read them. But please, no, I'm kidding. We do.